What's up, everyone? Today, we're looking at the single most anticipated car of the year, the new Ford GT. Ford hasn't officially announced the price, but rumors suggest a well-optioned model will run you about $500,000. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why it's worth every single penny. I'm out here in Toole, Utah, at the official Ford GT press launch, and Ford has graciously lent me this incredible machine. I'm going to walk you through all its amazing features, cool details, and new tech. Then, the best part, we'll take it out on the road to see how it drives. But first, a quick overview. The new Ford GT is built in Canada and, get this, it uses a V6 engine. Yes, the same engine block you'd find in a Ford F-150, but this one is tuned to make an insane 647 horsepower and 550 pound-feet of torque. This beast will do 216 miles per hour and rockets from 0 to 60 in just 3.2 seconds. It's paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, and Ford is only making 1,000 of these for the entire world. Let's start with the doors. The old GT had those tricky doors with part of the roof attached. The new one is much slicker. You press a small button, the door elegantly lifts up, and you're in. Inside the door, there's an electronic release button and 2 climate vents. To close it, you grab a sturdy pull handle and bring it down. Once inside, the first thing that blows your mind is the steering wheel. It's an engineering marvel with 18 different buttons and 2 dials. You've got controls for the windshield washer, turn signals, voice commands, and even the stereo volume. In fact, that's the only volume control in the whole car. On the left, you can change tracks and manage cruise control. Now for the dials. The left one controls your drive modes. Each mode completely changes the digital gauge cluster. In normal and wet modes, the speedometer is front and center. Switch to sport mode and the gear indicator takes priority. In track mode, the tachometer becomes huge and the speed is tucked away. And in VMAX mode, for top speed runs, the speedometer is back in the middle. The right dial simply controls the windshield wipers. One of the coolest things is that the seats are fixed in place to save weight. You can adjust the backrest, but the seat itself doesn't move. This is why so many controls are on the steering wheel, which does adjust. It's all about keeping everything within reach, no matter your size. This fixed seat design even affects the side mirrors. The driver's mirror is mounted further forward than the passenger, to maximize visibility from the driver fixed position. Speaking of a race-focused design, this car comes ready for a racing harness. While it has standard seat belts, Ford knows what buyers will do, so they've included mounting points for aftermarket harnesses. The interior is also incredibly narrow, almost like a Lotus Elise to save weight and improve aerodynamics. This narrow cabin is what allows for the car's most iconic feature, the flying buttresses. These aren't just for show. They have giant air channels inside them that feed cool air directly to the engine. There are other clever aero tricks too. See this hole behind the front wheel? It's a massive air channel that runs from the front of the car, through the wheel well, and out the side for better downforce. And have you ever noticed the holes in the middle of the taillights? That's where the hot air from the engine bay escapes. It's brilliant. Now let's talk storage, or the lack thereof. The only exterior storage is a tiny trunk in the back, right next to the engine. You can open it with the key fob or a button inside. It's comically small, so you'll be shipping your luggage ahead. Up front, there's no storage at all, just some fluid reservoirs. Inside, it's just as sparse. There's a small pouch under the driver's seat and a tiny spot in the passenger footwell. This car is not a grand tourer, it's a performance machine. One of the most mind-blowing features is the suspension. When you switch to track or VMAX mode, the entire car lowers by 2 inches in the blink of an eye. We're talking just 2.75 inches of ground clearance. That's incredibly low. The giant rear wing is also active. It goes up and down depending on the mode, and it even changes shape. When it's up, a little lip extends to create extra downforce. Alright, enough talking. It's time to drive this thing. Getting behind the wheel, the first thing you notice is the sound. It might be a V6, but it sounds absolutely fantastic. Nothing like a pickup truck. The transmission is lightning fast, even in normal mode. The handling is next-level precise, on par with the most exotic cars I've ever driven. It feels like a true race car for the road. Visibility is surprisingly good too, and the steering wheel feels like it's straight out of a Le Mans racer. Switching to sport mode, the throttle response gets sharper, and the sound gets even better. The downshifts are instantaneous and accompanied by an epic roar. The car feels glued to the road. I've never driven something that handles this well. It's just incredible. To get into track mode, you have to be in park. The car lowers, the wing goes up, and the sound becomes immense. It's like driving in a tunnel. The ride is harsher, but the connection to the road is on another level. Flooring, it is a visceral experience that leaves you speechless. This car is truly world-class. It's more than just fast. It's a masterpiece of engineering. Everything in this car, from the exposed carbon fiber to the minimalist interior, serves a purpose. To make it as light and as fast as possible. It's not about luxury. It's about pure, unadulterated performance. And in that regard, the Ford GT is an absolute triumph. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this.